Hello, everyone. How are we all? Let me know if you can see and hear me, and if you can see the puzzle fine. If it's just slightly blurred, I will adjust it, but let me know, and I will start chatting away. Do we think it'll be a season finale today? I like it. It might be. I hope so. Right, so who have we got? We've got Philip. Hello, Philip. Winter's here. Hiya, Winter. Sarah's here. Angela's here. Hello, you two. Hi, Q. Hi, Ula. You've really caught up, haven't you now? I think you've gone past me. You've really blitzed on it this week. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Asma. Right, I'm saying hello to everybody. I'm still not sure if you can see and hear me. Hi, Dexter. How are you? Just out walking Naminate. Oh, do you walk her? Like, what do you do? Do you like hold her, or does she have like a little leash thing? How does that work? I'm not sure if I'm live. Is anybody able to tell me? Looks like I am. Somebody tell me they can see and hear me. Or maybe my chat's gone wonky. Has it? I hope not. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Rose. Yay! Sarah can see and hear. Yay! Good. I'm glad. Now, can you tell me if you can see the image okay? Does it need a bit of refocusing or is it looking fine? I'll move my arm so you can tell. Hello, Nance. How are you? Thank you, Angela, as well. I don't want to start until yes, you're alive, can see and hear. Good. Yay! That's good news. Miranda and Natalie, thank you. Thank you. That's good. This is good. Oh, I've just realised I brought my charging cable through here in order to plug in my iPad because it's pretty low on battery, and I forgot to plug it in. So I better just plug it in just now. Looks clear to you, Asma. That's good. Hi, Glenda. Good morning. Needs a touch of focusing. Right. Um. Oh, well, what just happened there? Hello, Matt. How you doing? A little out of focus. Right. Okay. So let's do it so that it's like definitely out of focus. I can see that that's out of focus. And now I'm putting it in focus. Is that about right? Cinderella looks a bit blurry, but it might be the puzzle as the others look good. Yeah, I know some of that. She's really kind of light coloured against the light background as well, so it's kind of hard to see her anyway. Um, yes, we walk on a leash for exercise. Oh, brilliant! Ah, through our garden and on the road. It's like a square, and she trots back. She's also out in our yard without the leash when we watch her. Oh, bless. It's nice. She's very predictable. Doesn't run from us. It's good. That's good. Right, I have just done a bit of refocusing. Is that better or is that the same? I can't tell. It's really hard to tell on this tiny screen. That's better, thank you. Good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Right. Okay, so what I have left this week is to fill in gaps, which is mostly wall. Now, having said that, I have got the one panel out where I've got some missing in the portrait. There's three pieces missing from Ariel here. But I said I with my remaining pieces, I said off the camera that I would. Cinderella's face is a bit blurry. Use the bottom of her dress. Focus is good. Right, yeah. Yeah, her face, I mean, I think it's just the painting. Because Mulan, she's a wee bit the same as well, but she looks okay to me. I mean, these look really clear because they're both really kind of, really sort of detailed pictures, but good. I'm glad the focus is good. So, yeah, so my aim is to finish it this section today, Sarah, in answer to your question about the, the season finale. And I was supposed to shape saw all my remaining pieces off the camera. Gosh, if I melt into a puddle under the lamp here tonight, it's been nice knowing you all. Are you a bit warm? Um, so that is what I have done, but after a fashion, I've not. So these pieces I have shape sorted and put out in rows, as you can see. Now, these pieces, what I decided to do was tackle the pieces along the center line first. And they're obvious because they either have this line going up the middle. I don't know how well you can see that on here, but there's a line going up the middle of these pieces where it's dark on one side and a bit lighter on the other. And that's the center. And then there's another row of pieces, which is like this line along the center of the puzzle, the join. And you can tell that it's these pieces because on one side of the piece, it's really straight, and the prong or the gap is just small, just really tiny. So you can just kind of tell. So what I've done is I've got the ones with the line down the middle up here and the ones that go along the center line down here. And I've aligned them as well according to which way round they go. So so these pieces, for example, are aligned so that the line goes down the middle that way. And they're all put whatever way they go, so the dark side of the line is this side. So it's like really specific shape sorting. The only ones that aren't shape sorted are this row at the top, and that is because these are like quite light grey, and it's obvious they go up here near this light. And so I thought I would start with them and use those as a bit of a springboard to just work my way down. That's my plan. I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping it works. And then I'll do the section underneath this one and keep going down. And then it'll be a case of filling in all the rest of the wall. And the pieces for that are in here. Now, these aren't laid out in rows, but I have sorted them by shape. So when I empty this board, I'll be able to come to these and lay these out in rows as well. I don't know if they'll all fit on. There's still a fair few, but I'm hoping that they will. And my edge pieces are in here. I'll just do those as I go along, just like with the rest of them. So that's my plan. Oh, I do have this one. This one I actually discovered is a bit of Ariel's portrait. It was just a really dark black piece, kind of stood out against the others, which were more like a dark green. So I found one of the bits of Ariel's portrait there. So I'll attempt to fill that in as well. It's crazy humid today. Oh no. Oh gosh, that's horrible, isn't it, when it's humid? And you just sort of sit there sweating and you don't, you're not even doing anything. It's just unpleasant, isn't it? I'm going to make a start on the portraits of Bag B, going to start with Rapunzel. Oh yes, you've done the floor and the lights, haven't you, on your section B? So does that mean, yeah, you've just got the portraits then? Portraits and wall, I guess? Hi, Johanna, how are you? So yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna go at it, and hopefully you don't mind the puzzle being a bit obscured because I am gonna have to have this board out in front of me. Unfortunately, this is the only piece of foam board I have that's this size. I didn't want to use another, large piece of foam board because it would just cover everything. So otherwise, I would have laid out those pieces as well. But I've only got this one, so I'm just going to empty this one and then lay those out. But yeah, and then basically, once I've finished, I plan to then go off the live, um, completely sort of clear the table, change my setup, put the puzzle out, and then I'll go live once again, and I'll show you the puzzle all together in a separate live stream. So I hope you don't mind two lives. I'm not sure how long it's going to go on. We just need to wait and see how long it takes. Now then, I'm wondering where's best to put these edges. I'm going to put them here I don't want to put them on the board because I'm going to be moving the boards around. But I kind of want them where I can reach them rather than just in my tin. Because I've got some edge up here, not much, but a wee bit. And if I can get those in as well. Now that's one of the corners, so that definitely doesn't go on this panel. So I will put that in the box. And that puts just loads of edges. It's a big pile, the edge pieces. Yeah, portraits, frames, then wall. Woohoo! Hi SS, how are you? Happy puzzling to you too? Who else is puzzling tonight? We've got Philip working on the Disney Museum. Are you working on the Disney Museum, Ula? Just now? And who else? Who else is having a go at puzzle? This is. I'm actually really glad about the timing of this because I'm going to get this finished. Well, I hope. That's the plan anyway. Before I go away on holiday on Monday. So it works out quite nicely. If I can get it done, then I can just kind of go off on my holidays and have a wee break and then back with another puzzle when I come back. And I'll show you the puzzle that we're going to do between sections of this because I'm going to do a different puzzle after this section and then come back to the Disney Museum when I've done that. And I'll show you that. Not just now, but I will show you. Don't let me forget though. Oh, in fact, speaking of forgetting, I'm supposed to be giving away some memberships. I've got some memberships to give away. Um, Hi Vicky, finally on the home stretch. Yay! You did this, didn't you, Claudia? You finished this ages ago. Am I right? It seems like ages ago now. I'm on the 13th live stream now. Just started what I'll start again. Just started working on Bluebird Victoria from the Steampunk collection. Ooh, that sounds nice. Now, if you have shown pictures on Discord or anyone, the chances are I haven't seen them. I'm woefully behind on the Discord at the moment. I've just been really busy just organising for my holiday this week and trying to get things done before I go. Include oh, dropped it. Including um working on a video that I want to put out next week while I'm away and doing things like that. So I've not really had much time to look very much at the Discord, but I haven't forgotten about y'all. Promise. I promise. I did get a little bit of time to watch just a very brief bit of the live streams for the European Jigsaw Puzzle Championship yesterday. It was while Jeanette was doing the commentary. So that was nice. I did get a wee moment there to just sit and to just sit and watch it. But I've not had many moments like that. So it's gonna be maybe I could catch up while I'm on the plane flying over and catch up with my Discord and catch up with my comments and things. Oh wow, 20 months of the best and most chilled puzzler. Thanks very much. I like when people think I'm chilled. You know, often I seem chilled on the outside, but that's not really what's going on the inside. I've mastered that whole duck on the water thing. You know, where on the top of the water they look all serene, and then underneath the legs go like that. But thank you, Philip. That's so great. 20 months. Wow, that's insane. I do appreciate your support so much. Everybody's support. Right. Oh gosh, these taking a while to lay out, aren't they? I could have done this before I came on. I was actually right before I came on. I was updating my puzzle collection spreadsheet because that's the video I'm hoping to put out next week when I'm away. I'm hoping to put out my final video on my entire puzzle collection. And that is, and the only one I've got left is the large piece counts to do. But I kind of want to make sure my spreadsheet's up to date so that if I need to change the description or anything like that, if I need to do anything when I'm away, I can check the spreadsheet and do that. But it's like woefully behind. Um, my spreadsheet. So these are the things I'm just trying to catch up with. But it really helped me tidy up my puzzle room a lot. You probably won't notice just now because you don't see as much on my shelf, but my shelf is a lot fuller than it was. I've now managed to actually get puzzles that have been in boxes for a wee while and put them on the shelf. So it's looking really good now. Yeah, the EU Championships. Um, I've not really been keeping up too meticulously, but I gather it's going well. I didn't realise until very recently that it was Truffle that was sponsoring it. Except the teams. Ravensburger has provided the teams puzzles. Right, getting rid of my tin with my edge pieces in. And I've just laid them all out here. You won't be able to see them all, but at least I can access them no matter what board I'm working on. And and just grab them as and when. I've not really shape sorted these, I'm just putting them in rows. I remember doing the edge last time. I tried to do it first, but I just kept putting the wrong piece in. And it was yeah, it was I sort of very quickly gave up on that idea. So right, so working on this center line, that's what I'm gonna do just now. Was it Spike Milligan who said, "Thank you for your support. I shall wear it always"? I don't know. I'm not sure if he said that or not, Thomas. Hey, by the way, um, Treffle. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't realise that until very recently. So, what I thought I would do is because I have these two edge pieces here that are together, and if you look, you can kind of tell. You can see the line going down the middle on that one, but on this side, it's like almost greyish white. It's not this green colour of the wall. So that tells me that this goes here. So I could start the line of pieces going down, and now these pieces also have clear sort of grey on one side. So I could start the line of pieces going down and just try and attach them, and then use the shape to just keep working my way down, if that makes sense. So that was my thinking behind this. So I should, in theory, if I've got the pieces, be able to attach this now. There, that's it. So now that's attached. So now I can use shape to go down here. And then these ones, these were sort of light enough for me to be able to tell they go near the top. And then that's it. That's why I had those up there because they were really clearly went at the top. So, hello Mike, how are you? So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Just go down the row, and then I'll come. What I'll do is once I've done that, I'll come back and I'll try and fill this out if I can. Um, or actually, I might do the edge. Maybe try and fill out the edge. These bits are going to need me to dive into those pieces, and I haven't actually spread those out yet. I'm going to need to get rid of these first. So I'll do this. I'll attempt the edge, then I'll do the board underneath and continue down, and then I'll come back to it and fill in these once I've laid them all out. There, that's my plan. I'm organised now. I'm organised. So here goes nothing. Let's see. As I say, I'm just hoping they'll be kind of obvious, I guess, but not sure. The gradient is very subtle. It's really not obvious at all. Um, the further down you go. Right, so it's only going to be so many pieces. What about that one? Oh, that works. That works. I've really got to use shape. I can't much use the gradient. It's not, it gets a bit brighter in the middle, but not a great deal. Not a great deal. So let's see if I can figure out my shapes. One, no. And this is why orienting them the right way is good too. Because it's not forced to even be that shape. It could be one of these. Ah, there we go. And the fact that I've got them all laid so the dark side of the line is this side and the light is that side, I know I don't have to keep flipping them around or doing any of that. So yeah, it's really handy. What about that one? Does that go there? Nope. It's not going to be any of those. It could be that one, but it isn't. So it must be. Oh, wait, it might be one of these. I don't think it is though. So I think it's one of these. So let's see. That one. Ha! There we go. This is one thing I do like about the shapes of Ravensburger pieces. They've got very obvious kind of different shaped prongs um and gaps and things in different in different areas on the piece and things. So that's really handy. There we go. And the more I get in theory, the faster it should start to go. In theory. So it's really just kind of observation skills going on here. Do you know, I still forgot to give away some memberships. I just said I need to remember to give away memberships and then still forgot. Let's give some away. Membership gifting. 5. Hi Laura, how are you? So we have Uva 98, Gail PR, Hales or Hales, Angela Hunt, and Caio Coelho. All have received 1 month's free membership to Vicky Makes the Builds. So I do hope you enjoy. Do drop in if you notice you've been gifted one and you can chat. Do drop in. Truffle's your favourite brand? Yeah, I've not done enough truffles really to be able to say. I've done one. Yeah, one. Two. No, I've done two. That's it. I've done two 1,000 piece truffles, but I've never tried truffle prime. I would like to try truffle prime. They're supposed to be good, aren't they? Um, like normal truffle, I didn't mind at all. I just found there was a gradient I did where I had some false fits, but apart from that, I found it fine. Uh, all right. So now looking for this piece. It's a bit more generic. Oh, there we go. Different shape. So we're starting to get just a little bit lighter. I think it's looking a bit lighter to me. So let's see if I can um all are welcome, all are welcome, absolutely. I've done a few. Half my collection must be truffle by now. I'm a good bit tired. I've walked 35,000 steps today. Oh my lord! If you walked, you might not make it to the end. That's a lot of steps. I've only done one truffle prime. I really like the pieces. Yeah, I've heard great things about the truffle prime. But I've not actually done a truffle prime. I've only done like the normal truffles. There. See, now this looks lighter, but it looks like it makes a sudden jump from this dark colour to this lighter colour. It just makes me feel like I've got the wrong piece in there, but I don't see how I could unless hang on. Unless it is a I put here, it's like a perfect fit. So that's going to go at the bottom, on the bottom board. That's that repeat cut. I suppose that's what's going to happen when I'm going down in a big long line. So that means I'm looking for that one. Yeah. Okay. So what I just had here was that piece and that piece I had in, but the colour just didn't look quite right. It looked too bright on these ones. So I've found those and I've put those in, and I think that that's a bit closer. I'm now hoping I've put the right pieces in up here. I don't know if I have, you know. They look right. I'm not sure about that one now. What about that one? Hold on. I can't believe this. Yeah, no, I think that one's right now. That one was wrong. That one looks right. That one looks right. That one looks right. That one doesn't quite look right. There. That's that one. So, okay, I could cheat a bit here. So if I look for that shape and then that shape and then that shape. Wait, that's a bit more generic looking. Hang on. Is it that one? Yeah. And then that one fit. Yeah, so they look right. And then that shape. No, that one. Yeah. And that shape. Oh dear. It's not cheating, really. I'm using their own piece cut repetition against them. That'll teach them to go confusing me like this. That one? Yeah, that one. And then that one. Still not sure about that one. Can't tell if that's right or not. Let's see. Oh no, that's not the same piece. Wait. Oh, there. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely right. So, okay. There we go. That goes on the bottom board. That is basically this. That row there is that up to there. The exact same shape. Just a very, very slight difference in the shade of green. Very slight. Like I had to look closely to see it. So that goes there. Right. So now I can, whatever I put in here, I can repeat here. But hi Ella. Travel has a new line Premium Plus also, and the puzzles were from that line. You mean the puzzles at the European Championships? They're from the new line, are they? 35k steps. Have you stayed walking all day? I know that's what I was thinking as well, Thomas. It is a lot of steps. 8 hours. Blimey. I had a few like that. I post a tiny piece of a post-it so I can go back later and switch if needed. Oh yeah, with the pieces. See, this is the drawback with mixing. It's a drawback with mixing. When you've got repeats like this and you're dealing with pieces that look almost the same, it's like, how on earth are you supposed to you supposed to know which one's right? It's just so, marginal, the difference. There's no cheating in puzzling. I believe you should use all the clues given, including repeat cut. No, I agree. I agree. I was sort of using it in a tongue-in-cheek kind of way, but I agree. I'm definitely going to use that. Any I find that go here, I'm putting in there. Um, Certainly going to help myself in this instance. So it's not going to be any of these. Let's just move these up a bit. And it could be one of these. Let's. No, no. It's got a kind of a. Ah, right. Now I think that one belongs to that row, but I just need to find the same one there. That's it. So they're just slightly darker up here, and that one goes in there. So I'm just moving these along just so they're a bit closer to me. These are all the same shape but all oriented different ways. So let's see if I can find that one. That one. Yeah, again, I've put the light one up top. And it's the dark one. Now then, I could do with having both boards really, being able to see both boards. But I can't really do that at the moment. But I can always swap things out because these are going to get lighter eventually, aren't they? They're going to get lighter eventually, but I can always swap them around. Even if I do it in the second live when I'm showing you the whole thing, That's probably going to be a better vantage point actually to do that because this is starting to look too dark now for the neighbouring piece. Let me just see. That looks right. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't because if I look too hard, I'm gonna start seeing illusions. I think I'm gonna start changing. So I'm not gonna get too worried about it. Yeah, that's too light. That goes in there. See now that looks like it matches that piece, but not that piece. That might have been a mistake doing this. Doing this first. I would have had to have done it at some point. Right, I'm going to try and figure out at what point it starts to brighten up. Because now I now think I'm getting it wrong now. And the further they go down the bottom board, the darker they're going to get. Right, and that. See, they look right. But at some point along here, I think it starts to change. Oh dear, oh dear. Damn these repeat cuts. Right, so that's looking okay. Let's see. So That looks okay. Sorry, I'm just going into concentration mode a bit. That one, yeah, that doesn't look quite right either. Let's see. That one. Right, I think. I think I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my lord. Yeah, no, okay. Now that looks better. Right. That looks better. That one was bothering me. I think that's right. Now. Ugh. Well, it's sort of going to plan. If Ravensburger didn't want you to use the repeat cut, they shouldn't have made it repeat. Well, this is it. I don't think they care really, do they? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Today was full of puzzling all day with the streams of the championship, puzzling along with them. I also did 3D puzzle. Oh, right. Made a few puzzle videos, and now there is Vicky. Oh, right. So, yeah, full day of puzzling in one form or another. I like it. Okay, that's that one. So I'm just gonna kind of put this parallel, and then we've got how's the channel going? Oh, Hannah, are you enjoying doing the English channel? I think that's that one. Um, I've not done much actual puzzling except for on the live streams, to be honest, because I've been making these videos on my collection, which hasn't really involved a lot of actual puzzling. So my board has been pretty clear to do lots of things, it's quite nice actually to have it clear to lay this puzzle out. I don't have to do it on boards. So that's going to be good. Well, that's that one. No, it's not. It's that one. No, it's not. Where are you? That one? There we go. Mm. So yeah, so I've not been doing a lot of puzzling except just on the lives, which has been nice to have the lives so that I am actually still puzzling because it's easy to when you're caught up doing puzzle haul videos and things like that, and then getting organised for holiday and things. I start to miss it. Right, I'm getting there. That one and that one. So this is happening a wee bit faster now. I just had problems up here, but I think I've fixed it now, so that's good. I'm just bringing these in a wee bit. I seem to inadvertently have the same piece shapes next to each other in some cases, so these two are the same. Oh, but they don't go there. What about that one? And that one. Uh, that one. And that one. See, now they're next to each other. Mm. Yeah, so this is happening a lot faster. Okay, now that looks like that. So I don't have a corresponding piece like that. Should have another one of those. That's worrying. Oh, unless that might be where it meets the floor, because I do have a little row going up that I've already built. So I might actually have all of these now, apart from these ones. Let's see if I can just pop, like, finish it going up the way. There. That one. That one. And then it's the edge. So that's that. And then we'll just keep working our way down. Uh, no, that one. Right. That goes there, but that's going to be on the one below. So there, that goes there. So there we have it. Look at this nice snake of pieces here. I think I'll put it on this board. Because I've actually now, I need to go down here. I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna have the same issue as this, though. I think I'm just gonna have to stick with my plan now and just go for it and see. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Filled in a nice row there. And I'll now go for these and just do my best to figure it out. Hi Cara, how are you? Hi Joshua. When will you start the Life 3000 puzzle? Oh, well, we'll talk about that now, actually, since you brought it up. So the Life 3000 puzzle is the one I'm going to do on the Saturday live streams next. And it's up here. This is it. And I was going to do that the Saturday after I come back. So not next Saturday, because I'll be away, but the Saturday after. So I'm going to have to do some pretty rapid jet lagged sorting, I would say, in the days between coming back from America and doing the live stream on Saturday. But I'm sure I could manage it. Um, I've not got a plan for the build yet, really. I thought I would sort and then just take it from there. I've also got to figure out how many boards I'm using and what size and things as well. So, but this is the puzzle that I'm going to be doing. And there is actually a puzzle along channel for this in the Discord server. So if anybody wants to puzzle along with me and with many others who are also doing this kind of came up just randomly. This the idea of this as a puzzle along. It got re-released, this puzzle, very recently, and a lot of people were buying it, and a lot of people wanted to do it. So it ended up just kind of being a puzzle along. So a few people have finished it already. Some people are partway through it. Some people are waiting on me starting. But if you want to get hold of the puzzle and puzzle along with me, there is a channel over in the Discord server, so you could join and post your pictures and join in the puzzle along. And it's free to join the Discord server. There's an invite link in the description, so you can just click that and join the server. I'm hoping no pieces have stuck to this. Anyway, that is it. The life puzzle, 3,000 piece panorama. I'll pop it back up here. But yeah, so it will be not next Saturday, the Saturday after, in answer to your question. Hi, Ruth! A beautiful snake indeed. That's right. What might this puzzle possibly be, if it ever happened at all? If it even happened at all. What puzzle? I've missed a bit. That was so quick. I've done Rapunzel and Winnie the Pooh already. Oh yeah, I remember those. Those came together quite quick for me too, and Minnie Mouse did as well. Making great progress, Philip. Yeah, absolutely. It's of a classic, smaller painting. Hi, Dali. How are you? Oof, jet lag sorting. Yikes. I know. Who knows what that sorting is going to look like. Right, do you know what I've just realised? It's going to be easier for me if the pieces go this way because that's the way the pieces are oriented on the puzzle. So I'm going to put the snake over here and just move these along a bit. Um, it just makes more sense. And there we go. And then these just need to move along a bit. There we are. Because the small prong or hole gap is on this side, and it's going to be on this side on the puzzle, so that's why I've done it that way. I hope it's not 3,000 piece Mona Lisa. That doesn't exist, surely. Oh gosh. Is this a puzzle that's coming out or something that you're talking about? Cool. I have it and we'll join in. Yay! That's good, Claudia. Working on it right now. Yay! Are you in the Discord server, Natalie? Oh boy, I've never worked two puzzles at the same time. I want to do it with you. Well, I'm not. I won't be started until, like I said, a week on Saturday. So you've got a couple of weeks. I know you're working on that fairies puzzle, aren't you? Which looks tough. You're getting through it well, though. And I mean, I can only do it once a week, so you'll probably catch up with me even if you start after me. Most people do. My life puzzle has arrived, so I'm ready. Yay! Great! I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to doing it. Ooh, 2 weeks to finish doing Bag B and Puzzle Along Life. That's an interesting challenge. I think you can do it. You've done the slog bit, haven't you? I mean, we know the frames aren't as bad as all that. The floor was a slog, but you've done it. You can do it. You got this. You got this, Philip. I can hardly breathe. I cooked myself a fry up tonight. Gosh, I'm so full. A fry up for dinner. Yeah, that's filling, isn't it? Yummy though. Hey Vicky, Drat gotta go. Have a great week and great vacation, Vicky. Oh, see you later, Ruth. Sorry you have to go. And I will have a great time. Thank you. Vicky, Guston said they bought a vintage 3,000 piece puzzle from Ravensburger, then the thing about a small painting. Oh, okay. So we're guessing what the vintage puzzle is. Is that what it is? Okay, this is quite a word. This is quite a word. I am. I have a couple of puzzles to upload soon. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you're on it. I'm glad you're on it. What's a fry up? A fry up is what we might also call a full English breakfast. So it's like usually that we have them for breakfast. So it's like bacon, sausage, a fried egg, sometimes hash browns. Some people have beans with them, tomatoes. Some people have toast. It's all of that together on a plate in various different forms. Some people don't like to have certain things with their fry up. I don't really like beans with my fry up. I like bacon, sausage, egg, tomatoes, and hash browns with my fry up. But anyway, that's what it is. It's like a full English breakfast, and but you can have it. I mean, you can have it when you want. Thomas has decided to have it for dinner. It sounds yum. You're making me hungry. It's called Marktzine by Gillis Mostert. The English name is Market Day. Oh, okay. Oh, I had no idea. I thought stir fry. Oh no, different to a stir fry. Yeah, it's just like a the name we use for it sometimes, a fry up. I mean, that's a fry up. That's across England, isn't it? That's not just a regional Nottingham thing, is it, Thomas? That looks so hard. I've no idea what it looks like, but I can imagine. Puzzles from the 1980. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Right, I'm going to attempt this. I'm going to attempt putting this together and see how I get on. And just take it from there. How about that one? Ah, yay. Okay, I think that's right. So If we're doing the same thing then as further down the puzzle, is that one? I wanna do the same thing again. Right, let's take that one out and see if I can find that one. Yeah, it's that one. So that's that one. And then that one, I figure this is gonna make it the whole thing quicker, isn't it, if I do it this way? Is that one? Yes. There we go. And then that one. Of course, these are all the standard shapes. That one. Yep. There. So I'll have another snake. Which means that I can go there. Does that work? Doesn't feel quite right. Well, that doesn't feel right. Maybe I've got that one wrong. I think I've got that one wrong. Oh, let's try that again. They're so similar. These pieces are like really square. And it makes them so similar in shape. That one? No, that's too narrow. That one? It might be that one. Oh no. Okay. I'm confusing myself now. Oh. Oh. Okay. I've not got that one figured out. That looks right. And that looks right. That one's not right. Um, hang on. That looks the same as that. Oh wait. That one? I don't think that's gonna fit though. No, that's not right either. Okay. I might be being a bit too trying to be too clever here. No. That one? Does that go there? Ah! That's not right either. Right, okay. I'll give up on this. I give up. Um, I'll just keep going how I was at the start. Right. This one. I'm looking for this one. Let's see. It's kind of aborted that mission. That it looks as though that should be obvious. There's a really big bit at the top of that one. That one? Yes. And then see that's the same, but that might actually go there. No, that's not right. Because the thing is, there's no guarantee I've got the right piece in here either, because the colours are so similar. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That goes there. Pretty sure that goes there. That's a fairly obvious shape, though. Okay, so now we've got. What about that one? Nope. It's got a big bit at the top. So that looks like it goes there, but that just doesn't fit. Mm, there, that one goes there. So it's the centre line that's problematic. I remember having problems with this when I mixed it. It was particularly awkward when I mixed it because I was really trying to find the right pieces, but it was so difficult. And of course, because I'd mixed it, I had four lots of, the same pieces and stuff. So it was like, oh yeah, it was a nightmare. Did you find that, Gusta? Because you mixed this, didn't you? Do you remember having trouble with the centre line? Love having breakfast for dinner. I know, me too. Me too. They have a chain of pubs here, like bars. They're like pub restaurants called Weatherspoons, and on their menu they have like an all day breakfast. So you can go in there and buy like breakfast for dinner, fry up, and it's yummy. I've done that before, but like Thomas said, they're really filling, so you kind of come out feeling a bit stuffed. Bag was sealed. Box isn't in 10 out of 10 condition, but that old, I can live with a slightly aged box. Yeah, I mean, how many are you going to find? Is it quite rare? No, it's universal. Full English is mainly used by Americans to describe it. Everyone says fry up except hotels. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I was just wondering. You never really know with the UK, do you? Because there's that many different local dialects. You're Nottingham, aren't you, Thomas? Like, nowhere else I know in the UK calls a roll a cob. Just Nottingham. I had to learn to just stop saying that word when I moved up here. It's not going to be my oldest Ravensburger puzzle. That's unfortunately the surprise puzzle from 1975. Why, unfortunately? I got here late, but I guess I didn't miss the food conversation. No, we somehow always manage to get onto food. I'm not really sure how. I guess we can blame Thomas for this one. Vicky, what are you most excited about for your trip? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Just seeing a new place and being away. And I know you could say that about anywhere. You could go anywhere and be looking forward to that. But just being away and not having to worry about home stuff, just going and just doing what we want to do for a few days. I mean, I like that. That's my favorite thing about holidays generally. But I'm just looking forward to going and seeing a new place. I hope the weather's nice. I think it's nearly impossible to miss the food talk. Yeah, it's going to come up one way or the other. When she mentioned full English breakfast, I immediately knew what a fry up was. Yeah, so that's obviously a more universal term for it. When someone says English breakfast, I think of black pudding. Oh, yeah, that's something else you can have with it. Yeah, yeah, I quite like black pudding actually, with my full English. The horror. What, of black pudding? Or vintage Ravensburgers? Hello, B, how are you? When I was in Ireland, the B&B served something for breakfast, maybe blood pudding. I didn't eat it. Yeah, blood pudding is what black pudding is. It's the same thing. Black pudding is also referred to as blood pudding in some parts of the world. Yeah. The centre line is the sole reason I don't want to mix Ravensburgers anymore. Yeah. Oh, it was a nightmare. Except astrology, there's other reasons I don't want to mix that. Yeah, well, yeah. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Right, I think I'm just going to get these pieces in. If I happen to get them in there as well, that's good. I may have some wrong. I may need to do some swapping around. I just want to get the pieces in at this stage because this is starting to do my head in a little bit. So I'm just gonna just get them in. There's another one in. I think they're the wrong way, but I'm just not even gonna faff around with it just now. I'm just gonna just keep going with it. think that's that. And now we've got a different shape. Yay! Something other than the standard shape. Looks like it's these. And that one. Not as many of that shape. The thing that makes this bit a bit more manageable is the placement of the prong, whether it's further up or further down the piece. Sometimes it's quite far down, so you can find the shape a bit more easily, find the right shape. I definitely struggled with this top bit, but these ones seem to be going in okay. Touch wood. Touch wood. Right, so I think we're dealing with these now. That's it. And so I'm actually funnily enough, just talking back to the food conversation. Um, do you remember on Thursday we were talking about brown sauce? And Thomas mentioned HP sauce. Um, I actually bought some HP sauce. Oddly enough, I had intended to actually take some brown sauce with me to America because when I went last, um, they didn't have it, so I quite missed having it with my breakfast. So I was like, I was like, oh, I'll get some and take it with me. And then I just happened to be in this shop that didn't have their own brand in, because usually I buy their own brand stuff, the shop's own brand, because it's cheaper. They just had the HP, but it was on offer, so I thought, oh, right, maybe I'll just get some HP this time. I actually got some, and I saw the picture of the Houses of Parliament on, and I was like, well, there you go. I learned something new that day. I did not know that HP stood for House of Parliament on the brown sauce bottles. Right, okay. I'll come up. I'm stuck here. I can't find one that's that shape. Is it that one? No. That one? No. Um, well, it's not gonna be any of those. That one? No. It's quite a distinctive shape, that one. I'm not seeing it. I mean, I may have missorted. It's possible I could have some of these in there, in the other box. That's going to make it difficult to continue down the line. Right. Why don't I try and find another piece that has like a really obvious long, like, bit on it or a distinctive feature. Let's see if I can find them. Like that one. Does that go there? That one goes there. And that one goes there. Right, maybe I can work up from here. No, that's not right. No. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's. I could have that in wrong. That's a really black piece, that one. I've got some missorts, I think, because I've obviously not got all of these pieces. I think I might have some in the box with the other pieces. And it was going so well. It was going so well. Um, I don't want to kind of stop at this point because I've still got quite a lot left of these. Maybe I can just have a wee rummage. See if I can find ones with small prongs. I mean, some of the piles aren't that big. This is the biggest, the standard ones. That looks like one. Gosh, I do hope I manage to get this finished tonight. There's one. So I've missed a couple. I don't think that's one. I missed a couple. Not to worry. Yeah, I do hope I get this finished tonight. I don't want to leave it unfinished. It's hard to tell with some of them. I think that one is a centre line one. Oh, there's two together there. That's handy. Oh, then right. Thought I got a bonus there. I think that's a centre one. I think that is too. Some of them are throwing me a bit because they're not. They look like they're centerline pieces, but they don't look like quite the right shape. They don't look sort of square enough, if that makes sense. The normal shape pieces are a bit more wonky. Looks like it might be. Well, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can find anything amongst this lot. HP's best on bacon butties. I could not agree more. So now I can have some sauce with my bacon in America. Brown sauce. They do have ketchup. Apparently, HP sauce changed the label to match for a few years while the Elizabeth Tower was covered in tarpaulin. Oh, right. Didn't know that. It's funny, I always wondered what the HP was for. Yeah, I never wondered, but I never really, I don't know, never occurred to me. I was fairly certain it wasn't going to stand for Harry Potter, but Harry Potter sauce. It makes you fly. That'd be cool, eh? Coleman's mustard. I like mustard as well. Is it much used in Sweden or is it more the condiment? No one reached for there too. I've never seen it in Sweden, though we really like condiments here. How do you spell Bernese sauce? Is that what that says? I don't know, to be honest. Evening, everyone. Sorry for the late join. Baby won't settle for tea then. Ah, no worries. Oh, I am wrestling with this centre line in this puzzle. Not sure why I decided to start with it, but there we go. And I'm not certain that I've even picked out correct pieces for this. I don't know if they are. That one definitely is. There. That's that one. Found it. It was missorted. And then I've got I was following that down. What's that? Oh, because I already had it in. Right, okay, so now I'm looking for that piece. Um, right. Okay. I'm not so sure that. I don't know whether that is or not. I might have those wrong. Right, so I've mis-sorted another piece, so let's have a look in that pile. At least I've shape sorted this. They're in piles in the right shapes, rather than having to just go through the entire thing. I can just hit the right shape. I think that's it. Found it. Mystery solved. I'm kind of glad because I'm doing two jobs at once here, so I'm kind of glad I have that coming together. It feels like it's taken ages, but at least I've got two lots coming together at once. Mm. I don't envision HP sauce as sweet. Someone else have to say if that's wrong. Yeah, that's it. No, Glenda, nothing like barbecue sauce. Barbecue is much sweeter. Yeah, it's the same colour, but yeah, barbecue's a lot sweeter. There's a bit more of a spice to brown sauce, even in winter. And yet, he's not many left to cut now. Nearly all done. Yeah, it's a hard time, isn't it, when they're teething? Right. Okay. Let's see if we can carry on. Nope. Yeah, that was good. Is that correct? No. That one does. Okay. Gosh, they're so similar looking, these pieces. Ah, I'm getting rid of some of them though. They're going in. I promise. There's that one. I think that might be. No, it's not. Flipping it. Nope. That one? Ah, yes, that's one of the ones I pulled out. So that's good. I mean, at least it's the pile down on that side a little bit. What's that one? Now we're over to this shape. And it looks like I have a missort again in that shape now. So let's see if I can find it. They're going to be a bit darker as well, aren't they? Right now, so the small prongs on the small gap is on the nope. There. That's it. Found it. That one. Okay, I'm getting there. Yes. As I say, I'm not worrying if I've got the shade right. It's really hard to tell. I'm just putting them in. I just want to get them in. And I can always change them around after. Nope. 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 That one? Nope. Oh, don't tell me I've got another miss sort. I'm just gonna Cinderella shoe the thing. I'm not finding it. Right, I don't think I've got any other shapes it could be. So I've got one missing there. Is that? No, that's not right. Is that? No. The question is, do I just keep going back and trying to find it, or do I... I'm determined. I want to get this centre line finished. I mean, it could be one of these. No. There's no obvious ones jumping out at me on this side. Oh, well, that's definitely one. There's one too. It's not the right one, but it's definitely one. So I found those. That's one as well. Have I got a matching one to that? No, no, I don't. Right, so that goes that way. I think that's the same as that one. And that's the same as that one. And I've got another one there. That way. So now I need a matching one to that. Nope. There. No, that's different again. Oh, this puzzle. Right. If it keeps being silly, I may have to just move on to another bit. Because these bits are starting to frustrate me a bit now. I don't even know if I've got those right. I'm gonna put those back in here. I've kind of come unstuck at around about here, and it's bothering me a little. So, right, let's see if I can maybe jump the queue a bit here, and see if I can get any in further down. And if I can't figure it out, I'm just gonna have to just move on. I think it's that one, which means that is a standard shape then, unless it's one of these. And then you've got that one. That one? Yes. No, it's not that one. That one? Yes. All right, okay. We'll stick with it. That's there. I bet you didn't think it was going to be this riveting on the live stream. This is the sad fact of large piece counts, unfortunately. That one goes there, and that one goes there. Or it can be anyway, especially when you've got multiple panels that you're dealing with. So that goes there, and that goes there. That one, and that one. I don't know if this will go further down. I'm not sure how far up I've gone. Oh, I'm one piece down. Right, that's fine. So that's going to be longer by one piece. This one, was it that one? Can't tell. No, I don't think it is. Uh, oh, right, what's that? And then that is going to be that shape there. I'm just looking at the board underneath because that's it. I can see what's shapes at the bottom of that one by just checking it. So that's why I'm lifting the boards up. So now if I just try to keep going down, because that I can't go any further with that. I'll have a go at that again when I've filled this out if I can. And yeah, just keep taking. I don't think I've got many more in those pieces, if any. So just keep plugging away. That's why there was only one of those pieces, because I've already got that one in further down. So I need to sort of try not to worry about that. That's there, and then we've got. Is it that one? I think that's right. So this looks like I may have just missorted. It's obviously in that pile somewhere. Um, that I'm not certain that that even goes with this. And that's all done apart from that. So let's see if I can fill this bit in. Um, so wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm looking for that piece. Then that piece. That one, although that didn't fit in quite as nicely. That one? Nope. Nope. That goes there. And then that's there. So, where's that then? Does that go in there? Oh, I really had to push that in. I think I might not have the right piece in there. I'm just holding it up to the light so I can see if I've got one wrong. But I don't have any other pieces that would fit. It's not that big because that's too light. So I think I'm just gonna just quit while I'm ahead on that one. Um, so, right, okay. What I'm going to do now, I might just attempt to try and fill in this border. And then I'll move boards and I'll pop this in. But I can't actually see the border at the minute because I've covered it in stuff, which is handy, isn't it? Um, it's not really very handy them being over there. I think I'm going to turn this round. Rather than try and shift all the edge pieces, makes a bit more sense to do it that way. Let's see what everybody's saying though first. You don't like sweet food? It doesn't mix well in my brain. Really? I like sweet. But then again, I prefer savoury. I would like usually choose a bag of crisps over like a chocolate bar or something. Love barbecue sauce, but I'm more unsavoury than sweet. Yeah, But since I have it with savory foods, it works wonderfully. Yeah, agreed. All right, the biggest issue with the center line on a 9K is that both sides of the center line are the same shape pieces but flipped 180 degrees. So each piece will look like it fits in 4 places mixed. Yes, that's right. That's what I was saying earlier. So it was an absolute nightmare when I mixed it. And I mean, it's already a nightmare just not mixed. I'd forgotten how much the center line bugged me. I kind of thought it would be all right though on just a single panel, but yeah, it was a wee bit key. Hello, Sonia. How's it going? Sorry I'm late. Been out playing board games with friends. Oh, it sounds fun. Sounds fun. I guess Vicky is pulling an all-nighter. I know, it's taken me forever. I really was hoping it would go quicker than this, but we'll see. You're inspiring me to puzzle, Vicky. Oh, good. I'm glad this is inspirational to you. Thought it was getting a bit boring. Vicky can sleep on the plane. Yeah, that's right. Did she have all those green pieces on the left side to put in? I've got all the rest of the wall to put in. Yeah, like the stream if you want an all-nighter. Yeah, I know. I know. That was a trick. I've already liked it. I've no idea how people survive even one night without sleep. I know. I didn't get a great night's sleep last night either. Classic Ravensburger can be picked up just like that. Yeah? Was just thinking that she couldn't do that with the Piatnik. Oh my lord, the Piatnik would have disintegrated. Honestly, a good sneeze would have sent that Piatnik flying. Like, I'm not kidding. it's, yeah, there were a couple of occasions where there was like a cat hair or something, or like a little hair or something on the puzzle, and I would go like that. And normally on any other puzzle, it's fine, just blows the hair off. With the Piatnik, it blows off the pieces away. I mean, I didn't blow that off. Lol, it's not been that long since I watched your previous 9K videos, so I hadn't forgotten your pain. No, gosh, yeah, it's pretty awful. Whatever you do, don't mix the 18K puzzle named Ancient World Maps, Tropical Impressions, or Skylines of the World. Well, I only have Tropical Impressions, and I am certainly not mixing that. The center lines there have been full solid. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, because of that silly window frame on the Tropical Impressions. I still think that's daft. Feeling under the weather, but I'm working on my puzzle. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Darlie. I'm probably mixing Tropical Impressions. Oh, are you? Well, Paradise Sunset, I've mixed. Well, I didn't mix it; it was already mixed. So I'm doing that one, but that's not got the really obvious line like the other ones have. Ancient World Map's actually kind of rare. Yes, I don't see it come up very often. Right, I'm going to attempt to do this edge. So here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Right, so we've got taller pieces at the top here, so I think that's going to help. I hope it's going to help. There we are. One down. Um, so if the pieces are a wee bit taller, I can just pick them out a bit more easily. And just go along the rows. Um, nope. And I'm just gonna try and kind of sort as I go, as I'm picking them up. If they don't fit, I can just kind of put them. There we go. Next to like pieces, if that makes sense. But it helps that it's taller on one dimension than like on the horizontal line than and more squat on the along the vertical line. There we are. Well, these are going in. Not too bad. I suppose I kind of knew it was going to be like this at this stage. It's just that I've started with the. I mean, the whole thing was going to be a bit of an exercise in shape sorting, really. That one? No. That one. Yes. I mean, apart from this quadrant will be almost done. No, that's not right. When I've done the edge, there'll just be a few bits here and these. That annoying piece there. So are you going to work on a puzzle SS? Are you gonna get one out or finding a lot of cool pieces like that? Ah, there's one. Oh no. Where's that one? It looked like it was one of these, but then it didn't quite fit right. I can't tell if that's right or not. It doesn't look right. Eh, unless. Uh, Here we go again with the two of the exact same. Ugh. All right, let's try putting that one in. That one. There. And then let's see if I can get that one. Nope. There. Right. So that's those. And I mean, maybe I could do the same trick as I did with these. And just try to. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's try find that one. If I need to pull an all-nighter, I can. I've got to take the cat to the cattery tomorrow. Early. So it's not ideal. Right. Still looking for tall ones. That's a tall one. That's a tall one. That's a tall one. There. Got that one in. What about this? So when I run out of neighbouring pieces, it gets a little bit scary. I'm like, no. That looks like it might go there. I'm hoping it does. There. Okay, I'm back on track, I think. There we go. That one. No. 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 Try not to get them all mixed up. No. Right, so I'm looking for another one that goes there. That's a tall one, but it doesn't go there. Same with that one. That one? Ha! Found it. Hmm. Scumbag A. Less one piece I must search for. Oh, you've done it! Yay, well done! So, how did you find the centre line? Ugh. Are you missing a piece? Or have you just dropped it? Time will tell. Why might you be stupid? Where does stupidity meet masochism? Is this about mixing puzzles? None of them go for Star Wars or even Paris walk prices, though. The ones we've been talking about, yeah. We want plenty of Discord pictures. That's right, we do, certainly do. Now I'm lying in a hammock enjoying the sunshine. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I'll be puzzling. World of King Arthur by Adam Simpson. I'm getting an education on English history as well as enjoyment. Oh, good. That sounds nice. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Sounds fun, SS. Learned about Sir Tristan and is. Oh, right. Yeah, it is. Also, just learned Adam Simpson is the name of the artist who did World of Dracula and Frankenstein. Ah, okay. Oh, they text in the puzzles. The back of the poster I'll share on the Discord. Looking forward to seeing it. A series of puzzles tells the stories with little scenes. Oh, talking about mixing tropical impressions. Yeah. I'm hoping I've dropped it. One frame piece is evading me. Oh, yeah. Fingers crossed it's just dropped, not missing. Hopefully. Right, let's see if I can. That's not right. That's not right. See if I can find all this edge. That's not right either. What about that one? Oh, that looks right. That looks right. So what about that one? I think that might be right. I hope it is. It's another tall one. I hope it is. Looks right. Okay, so I mean I've not got too many left that are gonna fit there, so let's try getting these in. Here we go. Nope. Yes. Nope. Okay. Where are you? There we go. Okay, so now let's try that one. That one. Nope. I don't seriously, Philip, I don't know how you did the edge first. On this puzzle. I really don't. I struggled with the edge the first time I did it, and I just left it till last. I can't find that bit. Let's see if I can find that one. No. No. Oh, it doesn't look like the right shade. No. That one? Ah, so now I'm looking for that one. I'm just not sure if I have it. Let's try again. No. Nope. Ah, ah. Yay. Okay. Thank goodness. Edge done. Woohoo. Right. Okay. So now I need to move boards. Um, and I've got edges on my board. So hang on, and I will be right with you. I don't want to get these mixed up because I've already kind of separated them. So it'd be easier if I could just keep those separate. And I'll have to come back to this, but there's only a few missing on that board now. And I'm gonna do this one next. Just the center line on this one. And we know that I've already here's one I prepared earlier. So let's do it, shall we? Are we ready for this? This is gonna be satisfying. Whoa. Okay. Ah, that was nice. I enjoyed that. That was good. It's in from that one that is obviously missorted. Now, I don't know if I don't know if I want to try the edge on that yet. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about shape sorting these bits now. Um, and moving on to a different board because there's a sizable gap here, and I kind of feel like I want to do that near the end. I could fill in these two. So what I'll do is I'll shape sort. I'll see if I can find that bit. See if I can maybe fill in those two. And I'll take it from there. But I mean I've already got them sorted into piles. I've just got to line them up. I've just got to line them up. So we're watching me line up these pieces now. And hopefully it won't take me too long. This is the most numerous pile, the standard shapes. The rest aren't too bad. I can't believe we've been going an hour and 3/4. It just took such a long time to do that centre line. I'm finding hairs. Right, and I'm hoping I'll be able to find those two missing bits from the centre line as well. It'll be good if I can. If I use both hands, it'll probably be quicker, wouldn't it? And I've got pieces missing still from Ariel's portrait, so any like really dark, really black pieces are going to be um likely be in her portrait. Some have a little bit of green on though, but it's kind of a different shade of green, but it's not that similar, like dissimilar. Like that looks like it could be. Still not found the centerline bits. I suppose it could be a different shape. Right, so we've got these almost done. No, no. So I thought I'd found the centerline bits there, but I don't think they are. It's possible they're a different shape. All right, that's those. And then we'll do these. Some of these pieces do have tiny little bits of frame still on them that I just wasn't able to figure out. And in some of them, the piece of frame is so dark that it's hard to distinguish it from just shadow. Some of these pieces are quite a bit lighter. There is still a gradient. It's not as easy to spot, but there is still a gradient. So hopefully I can figure it out. Oh, put them upside down. So what is up with you, Victoria? Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's them. Then we've got let's do these. Well, the line of these ones because there's not many of them. Bent prong on that one, but I haven't actually found that many in this puzzle with bent prongs, which is nice. Hoping they will fit on here. I think they will. She said. Right, there's the corner piece. I'll just stick that with the edges for now. So I'm just reading the chat. I was making a list of which big Ravensburgers go for the most, but Star Wars just keeps going up. Yeah, Star Wars and the Evening Walk in Paris. What other ones? The map one you mentioned? But I got tropical impressions for what seemed like quite a normal price for an 18K puzzle. I think Paradise Sunset you can still buy new, can't you? And the same with the Magical Bookcase. I have to admit, I'm not ever so keen on that Skylines of the World one. It's the same with the castles, the Neuschwanstein. Not ever so keen on that one either. You can still buy that, can't you? I think. All right, so that's the box empty. Apart from the edges, all remaining pieces are now on this board. Which is exciting, but I've still got to put them in. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Not to worry, not to worry. It'll be fine. I'm about to jump to an 8-hour different time zone anyway, so my sleep's going to be messed up, whatever I do. Oh, that's the wrong shape. It's been misshaped. I think that piece is the extra piece I had from the last one. Do you remember when I said it got mixed up in my box pieces? I think it was quite a distinctive shape, and I think that's it. I'm going to put it there because I don't want it to confuse me. All right. So they're all shape sorted. These two pieces are fairly bright. I'm hopeful I can find them pretty quick. Okay, I'm struggling with that one. That one? There we go. Right, let's see what I can do with these. There we are. That one. There's still quite a lot of pieces here, so I don't think this is going to go fast particularly, but mm, I'm just trying to pick out the really obvious ones, the ones that have some brightness to them, or maybe even a tiny bit of frame. See, that looks like that one has a tiny bit of frame on it. I could be wrong. Uh, no. If there is, it's not jumping out at me. It's not jumping out. So, okay. What I think I might do is switch boards and go for some of the gaps where the pieces are a bit brighter and just try to narrow them down. So I'll come back to that one. Shall I try that one? Give that one a go? One with Bambi on it. Oh, heavy boards. And these pieces, some of these pieces, are really dark. Some of these pieces have frame on. So maybe I can try and fill out a few of these. Let's see how I get on. Let's start with these. There's one. They were quick. So now that one, that looks fairly bright. Let's go back down here. No. Hmm. Yes. That also looks fairly bright, and it's dark on one side, so that helps. Can see a little bit of shadowing on the pieces, on some of them, which helps. I've still got pieces with bits of frame on that I'm not finding. But there we go. We'll figure it out. There we go. There's that one. This is where the light needs to be good because I'm looking for really subtle gradients here, where there's just a very slight bit of shade on one side of the piece, and it's not that obvious. That one? There. Okay, and then this is going to be either one of these pieces. So it'll be on that side. The dark bit this is. Might even be a bit of frame on that. There we are. That has got a very obvious bit of frame on it. There it is. Yay! And I think I might know where that one is too. There. Whew. Okay, it's coming. Bye, Vicky. Thanks, and have a great, safe vacation. Oh, bye, Bee. I will. Thank you. Hello, Sybil. Um. Oh yes, that game. Hang on. Tropical Impressions is kind of common. Skylines is annoying to find in good condition, but not expensive. Bookcase, Sunset, Waterhole, and Castle, Four Seasons are still being produced. Yeah, look right up my alley. Well, thanks for that. I'll definitely look critical readings up. Oh, is that a game you've been talking about? They're really, really good. I've been reading with them for, I think, 3 years now. Ooh, okay. I've been to Castle Neuschwanstein, but I would never want to puzzle it. And yet there are so many puzzles in existence with it on. A lot of pieces, Vicky lol. I know, I've still got a few. We'll get into a gaming conversation. That's fine. That's good because it means I can just puzzle away and talk to myself. And I know you're having a good old chat. Oh, right. So this piece should be relatively easy to pick out. I hope. It's got a long bit on that side, like that. There we are. Okay, what about this? We're looking at pieces with a dark bit along that side. Wait, no. Nope. Ah, okay, that was good. So I kind of used the shade on that to figure that one out. So I'm jumping about a little bit here. Here we are. Sometimes the shadowy bit goes across a corner, so you can kind of tell that it belongs to one of the rounded frames. All right, I think that belongs to Ariel. Yeah, there's a bit of frame in that one. I'm thinking that belongs to Ariel. It's really dark. The problem with doing them on boards is I want to kind of just have a quick peek and see. Oh, it does. I'll put it in. There's only one piece missing now from the aerial portrait. It's because I'm just a bit to try and get these pieces down. The other one is this shape. It's that one. It's that one. So I'm going to just put it in there. Areas portraits done. So that's good. It just gets rid of a couple of pieces, so that's good. Um, Now then, there, that goes in there. Hmm. We've got quite a dark bit there. That bit? No. It's like a dark corner. I'm just wondering what shape it is. That one? There. That's that one. Nope. No. That's really dark, that piece. That's quite a distinctive shape. Where are you? Not seeing it. What about that bit? No. There's nothing to say I can't jump around a little bit in this. It might just be the best way to. Oh, there we go. Might just be the best way to just try and keep getting the pieces in without having to, stare at them for ages. No. Uh, There. They're quite narrow, those pieces. Is that for that? Can't tell. Cannot tell. Oh, the piece goes there, though. And that goes there. Um, oh, I've found the centerline bits. It's that shape. So I'm going to put those over here out of the way. So I was looking at in the wrong shapes. Right, come on, we can find this bit. That one? No. Right, so if it's not that shape, is it one of these? Don't think so. Oh, there we go. That one. And the other side of this is the edge. So I don't need to worry about going any further. There. I'm working with almost black pieces along here, so that's helping me figure things out a little bit. I think that's right. These are quite narrow pieces, these ones, so it's making them a touch easier to find. That one? Yes. And that one. What about that? Is that one of these? Don't think so. Think it's one of these. There we go. Mhm. Okay. One. There. Excuse me. Right, I'm looking for narrow pieces. There's a definite tendency for these to be a little bit thinner. There. Uh, that one I'm struggling with. Where's that? No. There. There we go. Mm, like that. That's quite obvious. You. Where are you? Where are you? There. Oh, getting there. Current reading project. Morning, I like watching the struggle with dark pieces live. It's what I felt finishing Solar System this week. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's when I'm doing this kind of puzzling that I worry the lives get a wee bit boring. Because I have to really concentrate and really look at the pieces, and I can't necessarily there's that one, found it. I can't necessarily talk much. Hoping you understand though. Feel my pain if you've done the solar system one. um, the Shah Name translates to Book of Kings. It's about the ancient Persian kings before Islam. Ooh, well, it's been wild, but I liked it a lot. Only 40 pages left. Oh, we're okay. Reading chat. This is good. This is good. Right. So, well, let's see if I can do these. That's a pretty obvious shape. There. There it is. Yeah, I've just got this little row, so that's fine. That looks like a weird shape. But then again, so does that. No. Ah, no. Mm. It's a funny shape at the bottom of the piece, that one. So I'm focusing on trying to find that. It looks too bright. Yeah, it is. I think that might go somewhere up here. There, that goes there. Does it? Oh no, it doesn't. Might go at the top side. I found that one though. It's weird how you go looking for something else, and then when you go up there, you kind of end up finding the thing you were originally looking for. Um, right. So this has dark on one side, unless it's one of these. Nope. No. Hmm. There. It was one of those. Throwing me off. Okay. All right. So we're getting to the point where I would usually be ending these lives. I really want to finish it though. I don't know how long it's going to take me. That one. There it is. I really don't, because I've still got the edge to do as well. In this bit, anyway. Um, I don't think it's one of those. I think it's one of these. No, it's not that. Still a lot of the standard shape pieces. Huh, found that one. I mean, they're going in. It's just slow going. Ah, found you. I found you. Right, that's them. Okay. So now, what if I try? What if I? Hmm. Now that one of these must be one of these, because it can't be two of these. So let's see if I can find these. There. Right, now I stand a fighting chance of finding that one. And that's really dark at the top. No, it's not that one. Is it that one? No. Oh, the shape's not jumping out at me here. Where are you? Can't see it. I just tried that. I'm pretty sure I just tried that. Nope. No, I just tried that, I think. No. Thought it might be that, but it's not. Um, hmm. Yeah, I can't find that one. No. No. Ah! Yeah, found you. Got it. All nighter. Do you want to finish it Thursday, Vicky? Oh, well, it'll have to be after I come back from holiday if I finish it if I don't finish it tonight. I'm gonna go a bit longer if you guys are happy with that. Um, I'm gonna go a wee bit longer. Are you good with that? I'm just sitting in silence in solidarity from my memory of this wall. I know. Well, same because I remember it last time as well. Not really sure why I'm putting myself through it twice. Although I'm very glad that it's not mixed this time. Very, very glad. Right, that's done. Right, so look, it's all done apart from edge and this. So I might just spin the board around so it's a bit closer to me. But first, I think I might find this edge. It's kind of bugging me a little bit. I'm hopeful because the shape's pretty. It's got one of the little boxes in the corner, so I'm hopeful that I'll be able to find it. Nope. Uh, that one? No. No, it's not that one. That's too tall. I can't get it out now. And that one? Yes. Right. So found that. And now, if I turn the board around, I could maybe work on finishing this panel. Um, there. I can only see one corner piece there, which is bothering me slightly. I should have two. I should have two. Right. So I'm just gonna shift this a little bit. I'm not gonna do edge yet. I'm gonna try and get these in. So that's got a funny angle at the top. And there's a few over here with the funny angles at the top. It's quite dark though at the top as well. Oh, right. So that fits, but it doesn't go there, which means it goes on Snow White, doesn't it? Have I got that right? Yes, there. Goes there. Right, okay, so still using the repeat cuts. Slightly lighter greens on these. A little bit more squat piece. No, that's too light. Um, I mean, I could just keep chopping boards until I can get into a bit of a flow with it because I don't want to sort of bang my head against a brick wall with it, if you see what I mean. Just trying to find pieces that I can't see yet, and then that might be easier if I just come back to it, if that makes sense. No, it's too light. Okay. So, okay. I think I'm going to move boards. I think I just need a change to try and get going again, if you see what I mean. because I'm slowing down and I'm just looking through too many pieces. I've still got a few light pieces in there, so it'd be good to maybe like fill a few of these in, perhaps, and then I can just narrow down the options. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to keep changing boards. This one is here. And then we've got that one. And that one. Well, getting darker as we go up. But there's a very obvious shadow down one side of these pieces. Bit there. So if I see a piece like that where there's an obvious kind of vertical shadow, I could maybe just try and just test it all the way up. That, that's quite an obvious shape. There we are. That one looks like it too. There. Maybe I can find that edge. Oh, that was lucky. First try. Now I'm going to find that bit. Oh, it's not that bit. Is that? Oh, there it is. Okay, another one of this shape. Nope. No. There. It's not so bad when it's these shapes because there aren't as many of them to look through. All right, now we're dealing with three of the standard shapes. But we also have the shadows. That helps. Definitely helps. No. No. That's quite a distinctive shape. That one? No. Hmm. Uh, should be able to find you. There's an obvious shadow on that piece. That's too small. They're just not jumping out at me at the minute. I'm gonna clean my glasses. Uh, Maybe that'll help. Oh, I can see now. Right, I'll come back to those. Not to worry. There's still a few bright bits down here. So that's fine. We can just keep plugging away. That's actually got a little bit of frame on it, it looks like. Doesn't necessarily mean it's this frame, though. There. Oh, no. No, no, no. They're all edges, so I don't have to worry about those. No. So these are very dark. They're a bit brighter. So let's. There, found that one. And that one. And that one. Okay, that's good. They went in. Yeah, there. That's good. That looks like it might be a centerline piece, but it's a bit of frame on it, so that's what's throwing me a little. Right, that one. Ah, that one. And here, got that one. Yes. There's a tiny bit of frame on that one. I don't know if I'll see it. There. Oh, all good with me. It'll go longer if you want. I'll still be here when you get back, if you don't finish today. Sure, just puzzling. You're cool, Vicky. When will you do downtown 6,000 pieces? When I've finished wildlife. That's my next big video project after I've finished wildlife. That's what I'm doing downtown. And I think after downtown that I am going to do galactic time travel. I was thinking about this earlier and I think I might do that. I'm very excited about that puzzle, as you can imagine. No, no. These are quite that's relatively bright. Where's that bit? It's in here. No. So what do you think to that idea? Oh no. Galactic time travel. That's going to be a fun one. Right. The, these are still, there's a little bit of brightness in these, so I'm just trying to go with these to try and um just try and narrow the pieces down. Ah, there. I knew it was one of those shapes. And there's a few bright ones of these. Brighter. It's getting really subtle though now. It could be any of the shapes. I mean, I could do another switcheroo. There's nothing to say I have to finish this on this particular go. I'm just really just trying to get rid of pieces now. Just get rid of them. So if I have to keep jumping boards to get rid of them, that's what I'll do. And it should hopefully make the rest a bit easier. Right, I'm slowing down a bit now. So I'm gonna switch and do. I'll go back to that one. This one looks good, I think. This one looks good. I think I've got a few pieces that I'm recognizing that go along the horizontal center line here. So I might see if I can try and get those in. And there we go. That's it. Oh, excuse me. That definitely goes along the center line somewhere. That one. You can just tell. Whew, excuse me. Right, I'm going to tidy these up a bit. Mm. Because I have got rid of a few pieces here. And then hopefully that might make these a bit easier to see. Ooh. There we go. Right, I'll come back to those. I'm looking for this one, so I'm just gonna just focus on these for a second. Kind of a rounded off wee shape. Quite a small piece. Like that. There. Found you. And then that piece should stand out because it's got like a longer bit there. Is it one of these? Yes, it is. There's actually a tiny bit of frame in it. So that's that. And that looks like it might be one of these pieces. There. I was right. That one. There we are. Whew. Going in, they're going in. So, is that that? Yes. That one. Nope. So it's going to be one of these. Oh, it could be one of these. Nice, that one. Okay, getting all mixed up there. Right, so let's see if I can find these. That's a big piece. No, too big for that gap, though. All right, I'm gonna just tidy these up a bit too now. And yeah, I gotta say, the wall is harder than the frames in this puzzle. You think it's gonna be the frames, but it isn't. That's a centerline piece. So along the horizontal centerline, you have a similar thing happening where it's like flatter, like that. Oh, I can put that bit in actually. There, that's the right one. Yeah, no, that goes at the top. So that bit's in. You think it's the frames that are going to be tough, but it really isn't. It's the I mean, they're challenging, but you've got more to go on with the frames than with this blooming wall. Wouldn't be so bad if there was like a pattern on the wallpaper or something. It's just this green colour. Ugh. Right. Okay, so I just need to kind of like zoom out a bit. There we go. There it is. Found it. And that's a sort of chunky but tall piece, that bit. No. It's kind of narrow too. That one? No. I thought I had it there. Unless it's one of those. I mean, I could be looking in the wrong shape. I don't think I am, though. I don't think I am. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Oh, gosh. This is tough. It's tough. What about that bit? Oh, no. No, I'm not seeing it. Right, I'll move up here a bit and see if I can get some of these in. Galactic Time Travel Star Wars puzzle. Yes, that's the one. That's the one, SS. That's what I was thinking of doing after Downtown. What do you think? That's the one Gustin's doing right now, isn't it? Pardon me. Right. I think there's a tiny bit of frame on the end of that one, but I'm not gonna. It's not guaranteed. It's when I get and I'm having to look for a standard piece shape. That's why it gets tough. There we go. Got one in. There we are. Another one. I don't know if that goes there or not. Right, so I know that goes in there somewhere. I just can't attach it yet. Right, let's see if I can get this in. And that one is a little teeny tiny one. There we go. Slightly lighter colours here. There. So maybe I can figure out if it's a centerline piece. They're not jumping out at me, I must admit. But these are a little lighter, these pieces, so I'm going to try and use the shade there. Okay, that's good. Good sign. Pieces going in. No. Oh, that one's there. So that right. So that goes there, but not. That must go there then. I'm convinced that's a centerline piece. That looks like it is as well. There we are. Right. Yes. Okay. So my instinct was correct. And that is one of these little ones there. So now that should have one side that's kind of flat. Unless it's one of these. Nope. Ah, there it is. Right. So that's that. Doesn't look like many pieces now, but still a few. Found that one. Narrowing down helps, I guess. Not that one, but it is small like that. That one? No. Too small? Ah, there it is. Okay, it's in. So that's all that. Shall I have a go at this? I might as well. This is dark, so I suppose I could use. I mean, I find it easier to pick out the lighter shades, but I suppose I could just find the dark ones too. So let's see. That's pretty obvious. There we go. Yeah, got vacation for 4 weeks now, so plenty of time to finish. Yay! It's going to be good. Right, now I say it's darker down here, but there are a couple of light pieces. All right, let's go with the more obvious shapes. That's got a weird shaped prong, that one. No. I don't think it's one of those. I think it might be one of these. It's got an odd-shaped prong. Um, Come on, where are you? I can't see it. Wait, is that it? Ah, there it is. Okay. Took a wee while. That's that one. There's a really dark piece. Is it that one? No. No. There. That's an odd shaped piece, so let's see if I can find that. That one? No. Yay! That's that one. I'm happy when I'm doing these shapes. It's when I have to move over to them that it's the pain. Although you do get a small sense of triumph when you get one of these ones in. And I just try and keep tidying them up as I go. Right, now on to this one. Not that one. And not that one. They're quite long bits. Maybe it's one of these. No, it's not. It's definitely not one of those. Alright, so it's one of these then. Nope. Oh, it's going to make me work for it, isn't it, this puzzle? Right till the bitter end. Uh, nope. That kind of fits, but it doesn't look right. I'm looking to see if there's another shape that's like it. No. Ah, is that it? Yes, there it is. Found it. Okay, it's not that one. So it's one of these or it's one of those. Let's try these. Was this like you said you found the wall fine, Philip? Was this how it was for you when you did it? If you're still here, if you're not gone to sleep. I'm just doing Cinderella's shoe. I just Can't be bothered. Nope. Ugh, no. No. Okay. No. No. Oh, found it. I found it eventually. What time are we now? 10 to 12. This is turning out to be a long one, isn't it? Is it that one? Nope. There. That's that one. Hmm. Right. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I might just need to stop. Um, I really had hoped to finish, but I feel like I'm just the more tired I get, the less I'm seeing these pieces. They're not really jumping out at me anymore. I mean, I've got a good bunch in, but this is quite a big section. I think I'm just going to be doing a lot of staring at these for a good long time yet. And there's the edges still as well. That one I could put in, wherever that one is. Not there. There. That side. There we go. That one I can put in. I did the center line. Um, so, okay, so just to summarize, this is all done except this. Um, that's all done except the edge and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces there, plus the edge. Oh, and there's two here. Then we've got a wee chunk there and the edge on this one. And that one is all done except these. So I'm really close. It's just the whole process of finding the right shape, and they're all just a really similar color now. I mean, look at that. They're all just the same color. I can see vague areas of shade and stuff, but it's just the later it gets, the less I'm seeing on these pieces. I was determined I was going to try and soldier through, but I just don't think I'm going to get it done. And I have to get up early tomorrow and take the cat to the cattery. So it's yeah, yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to just accept defeat for now. I'm doing great. Need to rest. Thank you. Yeah, I gave it a good go. It was a struggle. I knew the wall was going to be a struggle. I wasn't certain I was going to finish, but you're working on a 500 Levi Paysan Shangol. It is one of his paintings, and the first time for this brand and a painting. Oh, okay. I would be struggling if this was a 1,000 piece puzzle. Hey, Neve, how are you? So yeah, so I'm almost there, and I think really the next time around, what I'm going to need to do is what I plan to do this time: fill in the gaps, and then do a second live where I'm showing you the finished product. I just wanted to kind of get it done before I wanted to get it done before I went away, but it's meant to be. But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I could even do I could even do like a I don't know, I could start live when I come back and then do this on the Sunday or something. Like, because I don't think it's going to take me much longer now. But just the fact that I've been working on it all night and I'm starting to go a bit cross-eyed with it all. I'm not really seeing the nuances in the shades of the colours and stuff. So I think I'm just going to call it a night. I hope you don't mind. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I mean, there's not many. They all fit on the board, the pieces. Now, I mean, including the edges. So, and the repeat cut pattern was really getting me at the start as well. Trying to figure out where the right pieces were and things. So, they're just a bit unexpected, really. Thank you for a lovely session. Oh, you're welcome, SS. Thank you for being with me. Thanks for watching. I know I've not, latterly, I wasn't really able to talk much because I was really focusing on these pieces. But I knew this was going to be the slog of it all. Um, it was last time too. I guess it's the same even when you're doing it in the sections. It's just the colour. It's just the same colour. Makes it more difficult. But I will get there, and we will get it done after I'm back. I'm pretty convinced that's from my other copy of the puzzle. That piece. I'm just laying out the edges, and that way I've got all the pieces together, laid out, and I can just grab them and go when I come back to it. So, um, I'm going to put out a newsletter before I go away. I actually forgot to do it last week, so it'll be kind of 2 weeks worth. But it's really just to let you know what I've been doing, what's coming up. I am missing a corner piece here. Maybe it's still in the tin. I definitely had two corner pieces. I remember seeing two corner pieces, but I've only got one there. Right, well, that's a worry. I need to find the corner. Um, so yeah, I'll figure that out as well. But yeah, so I'll put out a newsletter, let you know what's coming. I am going to put out some content next week, even though I'm not around. I won't be live streaming, but I will put out some content. And obviously, I'll let you know when I'm back. I'm also going to be putting a poll up while I'm away for which puzzle to live stream during the Thursday live stream after I come back. And that'll be one of my 750-piece Ravensburgers. There's four of them, and I'm going to put a poll up. So look out for that as well. And cast your vote for which one you want to see me do when I come back. And yeah, we'll just look forward to more puzzling to come. And I'll keep you updated if I get any puzzles or anything while I'm over there. I'll obviously let you know. But yeah, I just want to thank you so much for being here tonight. Sorry I couldn't finish it, but I'll get it done next time. Okie dokies. So thanks all. Have a lovely day, night, everyone. Whatever time it is for you. I'll see you next time. Tatty bye.